Okay, no. No, 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 no. That's just wrong. As you can see, his buttocks are clipping through his shorts. Hi, I'm Raj Dolos, and once again I'm doing another video. This is my third, maybe second, depending on how you're counting them, on Obscuron, a multiplayer RPG I have in development, which I'm currently concentrating on making a character creator, and that'll probably be the focus for some time. Okay, back to the subject. How did this go wrong? Like, exactly how does that happen? And how do I fix it? The clipping with the shorts. I created the shorts along with the rest of the character in a 3D modeling program called Blender. I just took where the skin was and I did a copy of it and overlaid the shorts on top. I stretched them just slightly. You can maybe see that they're ever so slightly larger. So the idea was that they wouldn't clip. There's more to it than that, though. When you animate a character, if you don't already know, you have to sort of put what we call a rigging on it. And then you have to sort of tell the polygons which joints they connect to the rig, and tell them how strongly they connect to those joints. We call that painting weights, or weight painting. If I select this, right now it's showing the character, so if I specifically hide the rest of the character, and I select just the shorts, you can see how the weight painting works. Now this isn't a terrible job that I've done with painting these weights, but it wasn't adequate to keep it from clipping. The other trick that I did was I copied the weights directly from the character to the shorts. Now I thought that should work, and maybe in another program it might have. This is Akeytsu, or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I'm pretty new to this stuff, right? I've been aware that how it works for a long time, but this is the first time I've really given it a serious go myself. And, you know, rather than go crazy struggling to get it just perfect, I did tweak it a bunch. The version you saw was my first try, and it really clipped. And I did like 5 more tries until it was barely clipping. You could barely notice it. But then I decided, you know, that's an awful lot of effort, and sooner or later it's going to run into problems anyway. So here's the other solution I've come up with. It's certainly not unique. I'm sure other people have done as well. Right now, if I hide the shorts, you can see the character underneath. They look exactly the same. I'm not too worried about... Well, I do get a little bit worried about getting caught into the nude filters. It's just a low poly cartoonish character, but you never know who it's going to offend. Sorry, people. These are just polygons. Anyway, one of the tricks to get around this is to do sort of a cutaway into the body. So if I select my newer body on here and I take away the shorts, look at that, right? So if I make a modular character this way, in the long run, you know, the skin will only show with pieces where it makes sense. It's a fair bit of work to set this up, but I think it's just going to have more consistent results. The initial shorts I started with were like this. I even tried making like very oversized shorts, and I just thought, well, they look kind of silly. They just look wrong. They look too big, and you can actually just flat out see gaps in there. It wasn't so bad when you saw the full body, but the final shorts I've come up with now are these ones, which only have a little bit of a gap, and they're actually filled. So there's no weirdness happening. I think they look pretty decent, and let me show you what the end results are like. Here we are back in my game demo, and yeah, I think they look really good. Obviously there's no clipping because there's no skin under there anyway, and I think I've even improved with the weight painting a little bit and gotten them to stretch just right in the right places. There's not too much bad distortion. I think his buttocks still look pretty decent. It looks okay-ish from the front, good enough. And to really see it deform, I've got a set of weird drunken dancers here that are, you know, going through this slow, terrible... It's supposed to be a robot dance. It looks like drunken Tai Chi, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know who made the dance. Well, I got it from Mixamo, so it was, you know, it's licensed, but I don't know who actually did the dancing, but I don't think they should start a career with that, or maybe they were just intoxicated at the time. Either way, I think it does stretch things well enough that I can see that nothing is looking too weird. Everything is working correctly. And I'm going to say that's a wrap on the shorts, my first bit of clothing. That is what I've been working on this week. I would like to say a special thanks to the friends and associates that have been sort of supportive of me on making these videos and working on this game development. I will name names next time, because there will be a point to that, because some of them also play at my D&D table, and I'll be getting to that in regards to the lore. So a bunch of content and things for me to work on this next week, and I will catch you again soon.